God morgen alle sammen, og velkommen til vores webinar her i dag om SuperOffice Copilot. Vi har glædet os rigtig meget til at fortælle lidt om de AI-superkræfter, der er i SuperOffice lige nu. Philip, vil du klikke?
Yeah, man. I'm ready.
Yes, that's good. Vil du klikke til næste? Og en mere. Tak. Der er som I kunne høre, er Philip med og er engelsk, så dagens indhold vil foregå på engelsk. Vi optager webinaret, så du har mulighed for at gense det og dele det med dine dejlige kollegaer. Og har du nogen, der er forhindret, så kan de selvfølgelig også få det tilsendt efterfølgende. Stil spørgsmål undervejs. Brug gerne chatten, den holder vi åben under hele webinaret. Og stil dine spørgsmål i chatten enten på dansk eller engelsk, så skal vi sørge for at besvare dem løbende, så godt som muligt, og så samler vi op til sidst. Yes. Dagens værter er mig. Jeg hedder Jonas. Jeg er i SuperOffice Danmark, og har været i SuperOffice siden 2017. Så har jeg taget Philip med fra Sverige, og det er derfor, det kommer til at foregå på engelsk. Philip er vores AI-produktansvarlige, så alt, hvad der handler om SuperOffice Copilot, alt, hvad der handler om AI og læringsmodeller og AI-træning, jamen det er Philip, der er involveret og ansvarlig for den del. Philip kommer med en baggrund fra den kommercielle side, men er nu som produktansvarlig har en stor fod inde i vores produktudvikling, som også primært sidder i Norge. Så derfor så forstår Philip både forretningsambitionerne, men samtidig også produktet. And now, Philip, I will switch to English and let the stage be yours. I know that you have prepared a great presentation with all the great AI stuff.
Yeah. Thank you, Jonas. And yeah. I'm Swedish. I will do this in English. I was actually in Denmark this summer with my kids, visiting Legoland. So I picked up a few Danish words, but I needed to stay there for some more days, I think, to be really, really fluent. So that's why we will do this in English. And you will also take questions during the presentations, right? If there are some questions in the chat, you
Yes.
will kind of translate it and we will take it. So it's you don't need to wait until the end to ask some questions.
Ask your questions from now on, and do it in Swedish if you like, do it in Danish or English if you like that.
Yeah. We will translate. And maybe we will use AI to translate if we have problems with the language. But before we dig into the details and see some examples of what you can use AI in SuperOffice, I would like to talk a little bit about the background and strategy around SuperOffice and AI. So first and foremost, why are we doing this? And what is SuperOffice idea around AI? We would like to empower people with AI capabilities and tools, not replacing them. We believe in the relationship, right? And the extra human touch we all can add when we have the help from AI tools. We believe that AI drives productivity. It drives efficiency, automation, improved quality and usability all over the software. And also what's really, really fun, I mean, we see the rapid progress in this area all the time in the daily news, in articles, in other tools, in SuperOffice. And we have a dedicated AI team who can bring the AI capabilities when all the excitement and all the progress is achieved in this area. We have a team that can bring it forward to our customers and to you guys. So I think that's a reason of its own that it's really interesting area. And then if you take a step back and look at the value and what SuperOffice will help you with, it's increased productivity and efficiency. It eliminates frustrations, trying to do something, trying to search or find or whatever, and it will save you time, basically. And then also, we believe that the communication will be enhanced, and when you have better communication, you will also strengthen the relationships. So maybe you can have some help sending a better, more clear email when you had some help from AI tools, or maybe have a very long email from a customer of yours summarized and to have some key action points. And this also, we believe, gives you higher customer satisfaction. If you have the tools you need, your colleagues have the right capabilities, in the end, the customers will be more satisfied. Okay, so how will we do this? And we will focus in 3 areas here. So first, we have the AI workflows here. We will infuse AI everywhere in SuperOffice, where we have some daily tasks and operations that you perform inside SuperOffice. And shortly, you will see some examples of that. And then we have the one in the middle here, SuperOffice Copilot. It's, I think, where we started our journey in SuperOffice. We started with this side panel. So it's your sidekick here inside SuperOffice, literally, where you can chat with SuperOffice, and you can chat just like you chat with other AI tools like ChatGPT, for instance. So you always have that help inside SuperOffice. You don't need to copy and paste and move around and don't know what your data is ending up to. And then we will also focus on AI agents. You will see some examples of that as well. And here I always get, okay, but what is an AI agent? What is the difference here? And I think an agent is a service that can run in the background and do different tedious tasks. So we will have a look at one example that's already in our app store. You see it's coming from SuperOffice, and it will come from our partners. So this is the 3 areas that we are focusing on.
I really like, Philip, I really like that we have the security first AI, because many of the clients that we are talking to, many of the customers that we are talking to in Denmark, are really aware of where is the data stored and what training models and so on. So I'm really happy that we always keep an eye on the security.
Yeah. So yeah, and that's the baseline here, right? So it's always that important layer here, and you already provide us with your data, your customer data. You're running in the SuperOffice cloud, and we have the same high standards when it comes to use of AI capabilities. We're using Microsoft Azure OpenAI services to deliver these AI features, and we think that those are the most secure ones.
Yes.
Will you
And what about,
yeah?
yes, you will take the question. What safeguards are in place to avoid hallucinations and fake positives, which
Yeah.
are still relevant in normal AIs?
Yeah. We have when we see a lot of examples. We have been trying this out for a long time, so it's all in the prompt, I would say, for this one. So when we get an answer that's not correct, or we see some hallucinations or what it could be, then we can improve the foundation, the prompts, the questions that we are asking. So that they always know more about you and can provide you the correct answers. So that's one thing. Then I will also show something where when we use your data much more. And then we also prevent these hallucinations because we're only working with the answers in combination with your data. So I will show that also later. So it's a lot of things we do, but it's basically in the underlying data that we provide and the prompt, the question that we are answering. All right. Now it's time to see some examples. And you remember the 3 areas, and we will start with the AI workflow example. And this one is quite new. It's only been live a couple of months. We call it company completion. And here we think that every relationship starts with adding a new company, right? So we would like to make that easy to use through auto completion here of crucial information. So you all know how to add a company card the old way, probably.
Yeah.
Click, yeah, new company, and then you need to copy and paste or add a lot of information. All right.
And you told me yesterday that this company completion will have a lookup in the Danish CVR database,
Yeah.
So every
That's
Danish
correct.
company with a VAT number, CVR number, will be included for this completion. Yeah.
That is true. So for Denmark, we have that registry, and for some other companies, we have for other countries, we have other registries. For
Yeah.
Sweden, we don't have any source yet. That's because how some governments and their databases it works in different ways. So Sweden was a little bit more complicated. Denmark and Switzerland, Norway, and the UK was the most easiest ones. So we start with those countries. Other countries, we rely on Google Places information. So we have all other covered as well, but you don't get it from an actual database. You get it from the information that is available on Google.
Yes.
All right, but now it's time to see how this works if you haven't tried this out. So here I press new, and then I start to write here. So here I start to write AutoStore, and then you see this icon close to AutoStore GmbH there. That indicates to me that this company is already registered. So that's a duplicate check that you have already before you add it. So obviously that is not the company that I would like to include. I would like to include a Norwegian company here. So I choose that. And then you see the visiting address, the website, the email, and other information are added. And then I can save it like that. So that was I saved quite some time, right? Instead
That
of
was an
entering
th-
everything.
and that was an easy one. That was saving a lot of time when we are creating a lot of companies, a lot of customers, hopefully. And just to answer Nana's question, these functionalities are in the current SuperOffice, but you need to add these functionalities. It's free of charge. It has no cost, no license. You just go to the admin and accept the AI terms. Philip will show you later how to do, but all the functionalities that we are showing at the moment, this is included in SuperOffice, and it's for free.
Yeah. So we will have a what's next then, and then
Yes.
it's not available just yet. All right, let's continue. Now we have added a company, we added some contacts. Now it's time to start communicating to prospects and customers. And then we have some smart texts here in mailings and image generation inside SuperOffice marketing. So I will show you how this could look like. Now I am going to work with an invitation here. It's an office party. But you know, I'm stuck with the text. So I would like to add more text here to this section. So how can I get some help? I can press the smart text button here. And here you see I have some examples. So in this case, when I was stuck, I would like to get some more text, get some more inspiration here. So I will choose expand text. And now the AI will work in the background and it will provide me with some more texts. So now I don't need to focus on that. I can just make this beautiful and edit and format the text instead of trying to figure out what I was supposed to write.
And this is, of course, part of the marketing module. So you need to have access for the marketing to do this with the mailings for email campaigns. But otherwise, it will be free as well and will be included today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so that was text, but it's also images. All right, you see the office party there. It wasn't that's not an office setting in that picture. So I can actually have some help creating some images here. So I have a text prompt there. I'm talking about the office party. The software gives me help with the correct prompt. It needs a little bit more than just a couple of words. So I described that I would like to have an office party with a nice setting around it. So now the software is generating this image. I was also I could also choose the theming of the image, and there you go. That was what my prompt suggested, and I was happy with one of those images. And now I will include that and replace the office party image that you have right now. So I'm not that good at prompting maybe, but it's at least in a more office setting, that image. So that's an example in the marketing area where you get help with the text and the images.
This looks like a great office party. And for those of you who participated 1 month ago with the webinar about marketing, the mailings and the flows, my colleague Michael also showed this, and we now have access for both, of course, your own pictures that you have by yourself. We have a large, very, very large online library of stock images, and then we have the availability to provide you with AI images into the marketing module in SuperOffice. And everything is just ready for you right now.
Yeah. All right, so now it's time to create some activities or requests inside SuperOffice, and then you also have a text field there, right? And inside these text fields, like you see in the image, you can get help creating text, fix spelling, translations, rewrite text, write it in another style, get more text, or summarize this text. And these options are also available inside the request. Maybe you need to spell check your answer to the customer, or the answer is in a language that you're not familiar with, then you can translate it to the language that is active inside SuperOffice. But now I am going to book a meeting inside SuperOffice, a status meeting here with the Arnold Group. And let's see how I can do that with the help of AI. So I was thinking about the agenda. I need some help here. I go to the sparkle button down there, the AI icon, and then I will choose create text here, because now it will look at similar status meeting and suggest the text to the agenda right away. So there you see some text, some bullets. Maybe I'm good with that, or maybe I would like to rewrite this in another way. I would like it in a formal style or a casual style. I choose more formal here because that's suits Arnold Group better. I get the agenda and then I can save it. I can, of course, verify that the text is accurate, and then I save it. So you don't need to think again, copy and paste from an old agenda or start from scratch anymore.
That's cool. And it will have a look at previously meetings with the same category?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the inspiration. That's the underlying prompt here. Also, to going back to how do we prevent hallucinations or inaccurate data? So it's all about also providing the correct context in the that's the language in the AI world, basically. But the right data and accurate data. That's key.
That's cool.
Do you use it yourself?
Yes, some of those.
Yeah.
Some of those functionalities. Yeah.
Great. All right. Let's move on. That was some examples of what we have in the workflow. Maybe you are just inside doing different tasks, and then you have this sparkle or AI suggestions coming. Now we will focus on SuperOffice Copilot, and that's where it all started for us in SuperOffice. So SuperOffice Copilot is also the name of the chat interface in the side panel inside SuperOffice. So here you have a user-friendly chat window. You can see it in the side panel here in the picture. And here you can get immediate assistance, reducing time to get this quick summary, what's going on with the customer, for instance, or what kind of other customers are similar to this one. So you all have different prompts here, different questions, suggestions you can use. And then at the bottom there, you can ask basically any questions around any topic, just like with ChatGPT, right? So I have a couple examples when I work with this. So let's see how it can look like. So first and foremost, you will find it in the side panel here. Now I will check the star there, so I always find it easy. So I will highlight that one, so I can always have it available there in the side panel. And now for Liberty Communications here, I need to get some summaries and some information. What has been going on at this customer? So now I get the summary of the recent activities, sales, requests or tickets, as it says here. It's also doing a web search here, so you can see. So you don't need to go and ask another AI service or do a Google search or what it could be to figure out what this customer is doing and what's going on inside SuperOffice. So it will make a summary of both of those.
Philip, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Because when you are prompting this and you want to know more about this company, and it's both with SuperOffice data and with data from the World Wide Web, how do you ensure that the SuperOffice data will not end up in the World Wide Web?
Yeah, we the services that we use, the OpenAI or the Microsoft Azure services, they guarantee that they are not using it for any training. They are not saving anything. They are not storing anything. So the only thing is data going back and forth. So it's not possible for Microsoft Azure service to do anything with this because they're just sending it back to us. And so it's stateless, as the developer says. So it's it just sends it back, and then it forgets what it did after that one. So that's how we secure that.
Yeah. So when we are prompting with the standard prompts or with a user's own prompts, then the SuperOffice data will be inside SuperOffice and will not get out. It will, of course, go to Azure model, but will not be stored there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
That's for all data. Yeah.
And that's about the security first agenda as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. There's a question more. For the agenda part, when AI proposes text for agenda, does it look into general agendas in meeting types with all users or only my own previous meetings?
It will first look for your meetings and then for everyone's. So according to the type, that's how we set it up.
Yeah.
So basically both, but it will check, do I have enough here? If I don't have, also check everyone's data here.
Yes, great.
All right. Let's move on now. Now I know a little bit more about Liberty Communication, and now I would like to reach out to John here, so then I can have some help with writing a pitch here. So write a pitch. That's a compelling email or text to an email that I can send. Now that was a bit too long, so I said maybe you can have this text a little shorter. And now I'm prompting. I would like to include some green energy. I'm working with green energy. I would like to include that in the pitch, and then I will get help with the email here. So I can use that text, reach out to John on LinkedIn or in an email or anything like that. So that was on the contact. Now I am in the diary part, and you see now we have another prompt here. We have the today button. So using the today button, I can check my diary. I get it summarized in the side panel. I can check my activities and my sales, and I can also, of course, verify that it's accurate. But these are the three diary items that I also have there. But I get all the information right away. So now I am moving to the service part. And here we have a good summary feature. So instead of writing everything, reading everything here, I can just ask for a summary and get that straight away instead of reading all the messages and the request information. So that was the ticket was closed. The customer was happy, so I updated status and saves it.
Philip, sometimes we have a incoming requests in another language, and I know that we also can translate to my language what I'm using in SuperOffice, but also translating to different language. Yeah.
Default, it will translate to your language that you run SuperOffice. So I guess you guys, you run it in Danish. So if you get I don't know, a Swedish or a Polish message, you don't understand it, then you just mark it, choose translate. But if you would like to translate it to a completely different language, you need to copy and paste it into the chat window and said, yeah, please take this text and translate it to Norwegian or Polish or German, French, whatever.
For this
It works.
For this request module, we have two questions. Do you know if there's any time aspects for a copy insert button?
We will see that in a few minutes. You will have some interesting news there.
We will have a look. And also, for the service module, do you know if there's plans to look through cases to find similar questions and suggest new solutions? You know, suggest the best answers through a lookup in the previous cases.
The short answer is yes, and I would like to show you what we have been working on for quite some time now regarding this. So, but the short answer is yes. All right. Just I was talking about the agents, the third area here. We will provide you an agent, something that works in the background that can help you with a lot of things. What's available right now is this one. It's a meeting assistant. It's available in the App Store. I know a lot of SuperOffice employees are working with this one, but it works in the background in the meeting as a meeting assistant. So that's one example of what could be an AI agent. So I just would like to highlight that one.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
and
when just a little bit more about Trale or Trail. That's a virtual assistant going into digital meetings and writing a summary, writing a follow-up, and setting up and follow-up email if you want to cover that directly. And you can have all the follow-ups and the summaries connected back to your SuperOffice activity. And all of you that's had online meetings with some of your SuperOffice or some of my colleagues, you maybe know the functionality.
yeah. So, okay, now we will switch gears. Everything up to now, it's already available. In the end, I will show you how to enable it if you haven't done it yet. But we had some questions about what's next and timeline. So now you will have a sneak peek on what we are working on right now and what's next after that. So first and foremost, we are working here. Maybe you can call this SuperOffice Copilot's bigger brother or close relative. Because with this one, you will have a sidebar working with the requests in SuperOffice, and it will provide you suggestions of replies to specific requests on your data. And your data, it's your FAQs that you have in SuperOffice, your reply templates, your previous requests. I heard that was a question earlier. Your documents and web pages. So so that is how we will also pick up tickets that are close to another one and suggest an answer based on that you can use. So I will show you how this can work in real life. Here I have a request from Matt, and he can't log in today. So and he asks for assistance, and then I could start writing an answer to him right away. You know, have you done this? Have you done that? Or I can use some AI service Copilot here. So there I have a button that says generate reply. And now I have an AI generated reply where I have taken the data from earlier requests, similar requests, from web pages that we have, FAQs, reply templates, and documentation. And you will also see the source. Where is this coming from? Here. So, and you said copy paste button. Now, in this case, I can just say insert reply there, and then I will get it from the sidebar into the request. And now I can add the human touch, right? Instead of writing this text, I can say, hello, Matt, and maybe I can add the human touch here. Yeah, maybe I saw him the other weekend. So nice to see you the other day. I will start with that. So taking away the searching, look for similar requests, pick and choose a reply template that's always been used, get an answer right away, and add the human touch to it. That's the way we think is a good way of working, and
This is
much more fun.
This is amazing, Philip. But I have a question. when can we have this?
We are, yeah, I said it was next. We are working with this ourselves now in production. So we're doing some fine tuning, but when we are ready, we will bring everyone on, of course, to try this. So I cannot say exactly when it is, but it's not far away at all.
I hear what you're saying. It's very soon.
Yeah, it's yeah.
And Philip, we have two
Yeah,
questions, and
yeah.
I think I will just answer them in Danish because it's more equal to do that. Pia, du spørger om, hvordan de her transkriberede møder fra Trale kan komme ind, og om de også fungerer fra mobilen. Du sørger egentlig bare for at connecte dine møder med din Trale assistent, og så deltager de helt automatisk, så du skal ikke gøre noget, når mødet starter. Den beder selv om at komme med, og så siger du ja eller nej til det. Og ja, der er også en mobil agent til det. Til fysiske møder er der en mobil agent, men lidt mindre funktionsdygtig, og den ved heller ikke, hvem der taler. Når et online-møde, så ved den præcis, hvem der har sagt hvad, og kan også få det med ind i opfølgningerne. Det kan den ikke på et fysisk møde. Men det er der mulighed for. Jeg vil anbefale, Pia, at du skriver til os på info@superoffice.dk, hvis du vil vide lidt mere om det. Og Karina, jeg fortsætter lige med at svare dit på dansk. I har ikke et request-system i dag, eller hele det her SuperOffice Service-område. Og det er klart, med de her svarskabeloner, og det Philip lige har vist omkring requests, er en del af servicemodulet i SuperOffice. Og hvis det er noget, I ønsker at tage i brug i, så er det selvfølgelig noget, I skal købe jer adgang til. AI-funktionerne ligger som en standarddel i SuperOffice og også i SuperOffice Service, men det er selvfølgelig klart, at hvis I vil gøre brug af AI-mulighederne i marketing, så skal I have adgang til marketingområdet. Hvis I vil gøre brug af SuperOffice AI-funktionerne i serviceområdet, i det her requests, så skal I have adgang til serviceområdet. Og igen, skriv til os på info@superoffice.dk, så kan vi hjælpe jer med at få adgang til det, eller med at vise jer mere om det. Og hvis I ved, hvem der er jeres primære kontaktperson, så ræk ud til vedkommende. And Philip, back to you in English. There is another question from Lisa. I don't know if you can show today about the translation function in a ticket. If you can't do that, there is at superoffice.dk, you can find another webinar from about 2 months ago that was about service, and at that time my colleague Mikkel showed the translation as well. But Philip, are you able to show it?
We can see in the end. Maybe I can do it, but it works the same way as I showed with the activity. So you just paste copy the text, and then you press translate, basically. So it's not much to try, but to show. But yeah, we can see in the end. All right. Moving on to the other thing that we are working on right now. SuperOffice selections. Can you do that with the help of AI? Imagine if you could write what you want instead of picking and choosing all the criterias, all the data to fulfill your search and selections. So here I just find all my customers, and I get some suggestions. Maybe find my customers with sales closing this month. And then I would like to refine this because I wasn't thinking I would like only the A customers, only the sales connected to the A customers here in this case. So there I see the result. I see it's just the A customers. Very, very good. And if I would like to see the criteria also, how was this used? Then I can see here, status was you saw that status was open sales and to my A customers this month. So you will have the AI capabilities making your language, your question into criteria. So you can basically talk to your data. Show me my activities last week, or what is the pipeline for next year, or whatever you would like to write. So you get help with search and selections in SuperOffice. All right, another question and comment that I usually get when I talk about SuperOffice Copilot, it's all about making it more capable, of course. And now you can get insights, you can have help with creation of content, text that I showed you, but also I would like to have the possibility to create stuff, right? So here I will say create Haribo. Yeah, that's one of my favorite Danish companies, I think. So I say create Haribo, great candy. And now you see, yeah, I have created, here is the details of that company. And you can view more here. And now you see that that company has been made. So that's another way of making SuperOffice Copilot more capable. I saw another question maybe around that topic, but also to do stuff, takes the next step. So this is an example of that one.
And remember, this will be available soon, but it's not ready at the moment.
Yeah, that is correct.
Yes. Philip, will the system become better at writing more personal and natural sounding text over time? Charlotte still think it's AI generated text, but will it be more personal over time?
Yes, it will be, because it's also in this area, enhancements. We will add some tone of voice, and that you can maybe say, in SuperOffice, we would like to have a big S and a big O, for instance, and we would like it in a certain way. You can, that will be possibility to make that rule to SuperOffice Copilot, so it can be more like you, or more how you want it to be presented. Yes,
Oh,
that's
great.
also for this bullet. All right. We talked about this one in some other events, start pages, and then you say, yeah, but maybe that's not anything with AI really. But think if we could infuse this one also inside in the workflow to add some AI capabilities here. How could that look like? So we have this example here with the sparkle button over there, where you can say that, okay, you have only 7 calls here. Maybe you need to speed up and do something more. So this is a way where we can have an agent moving, working in the background, understanding and see what you're doing, and also provide some insights and also some next step to further increase the output, or what you should do to keep your quota, or your simply have more prospecting calls, like in this example.
Before you look at the roadmap, Philip, we have
Yeah.
3 questions, but 4 questions maybe. But I think we should just be finished with the presentation, and then we will answer all the questions at the end.
Yeah.
So we will just pause the questions. Please feel free to ask more, but we will do a wrap up of all the questions at the end.
Yeah. So a lot of things was done. Everything that we saw, the last thing that was done was this AI assisted company registration and company completion. Now we are working with Copilot for Service. You see that is really, really close. And then we have natural language support here in searches and selections, the one that I showed you. And then looking at what's next after that and the future, we have this on our roadmap. The first one is to get insights about your customers, your data, and provide you leads maybe on the start page. Maybe you can see that you're working with this kind of customers. Maybe you should reach out to these list of prospects. Or as we see in the news that something has been happening at one of your key accounts, one of your bigger customers. Maybe you should follow that up. So basically empower the account manager with more insights and leads. And then in the future column there, you see suggestions and prioritization of sales and customer activities. That was some example that we saw on the start page. Imagine that you can get suggestions to see here that this sale that you're working on right now, it should close in the end of November, but it's still in a very, very early process. Is that correct? Or do you need to update, or do you need to do anything else, and get suggestions? Maybe you should contact in this sales opportunity, you need to contact yet another stakeholder at the customer. Things like that. And this could be some kind of agents working in the background, providing this information and display it to you in the start pages. So that's on our roadmap.
That's a cool feature.
Yeah.
That's kind of AI coaching session.
Yeah, to get the suggestions and get the coaching right away instead of getting it from your sales manager, I think. So, all right, final slide before we go to the questions. You can activate this yourself as an administrator inside SuperOffice. You go to the licensing page that you see. You have a button there called Feature Labs. Then another web page will open, and then you can toggle this on and off. And if you toggle it on, you need to accept the terms and condition that we're sharing the data to Azure Microsoft OpenAI service. And you can read everything else there as well. But we have more than 1,000 customers already signed up, so it's just to read that and start using it, I think.
And just repeating that in Danish. Hvis I er administrator, bruger og har adgang til administratordelen i SuperOffice, så ind under licenser og så feature labs, og så kan I slå AI labs til. Og som Philip siger, så er årsagen, at der er nogle vilkår, der skal godkendes særligt for at få adgang til det, men det tilføjer alle funktionerne, som er tilgængelige lige nu, som Philip har været igennem, og det vil også tilføje de kommende funktioner, når de bliver frigivet, og det har lige nu ikke nogen yderligere omkostninger. Så hvis I er administratorbrugere, ind og slå det til. And with that, Philip, the last slide is for the questions, and we are 2 minutes prior the end, so that's a good run through. I will take the first question that we didn't answer yet. Will a similar functionality be applied to Saint?
To Saint?
The sales intelligent function Saint?
Yeah, I think Saint will serve as an inspiration for us there. It's all about the data, you know, to get good insights. So we are thinking of how the Saint maybe running in background for all customers, and then AI can see that, okay, here is a customer that haven't been addressed, or you haven't had a meeting with them. So it's all about laying the foundation of data, and yeah, we are thinking about using Saint for that, but in the background. I mean, the sales manager or the sale account manager should just see this is a suggestion for a customer of yours to speak about, or to remember to reach out to.
Cool.
So yeah.
I hope, Nana, that this will answer your question. And Ole is asking about Trail. Will it be able to summarize regular phone calls for creating summarized content for activities or request? And as I understand Trail, then it is a third-party product. So we are not in charge of how Trail will be developed, but as now, it will be for online meetings, and they will summarize and do follow-ups and prepare emails for you due to that, to the meetings that the Trale is participating to for your online meetings. So Ole, no, not at the moment. It will not summarize regular phone calls. Jane is commenting on your beloved candy, Haribo.
Yeah.
Haribo is that big that they have several departments in Denmark, for example, also in Faxe. So it's just not enough to write Haribo and then you create this customer. But what I
Yeah.
think we will provide, or we will get a question back, should we create Haribo for the headquarter, for the main
Yeah.
CVR,
Mm.
or for one of the following cities, or maybe you will prompt Haribo in Vallensbæk
Yeah, but
to
exactly.
be sure.
Yeah, and this goes for all every. I mean, if every aspect. If I say, create a new sale on this company, then it will come back and yeah, okay. In what status should the sale be? Should it be? What should the name be? What should the date be? And here your example is completely right. I found 10 Haribos.
Haribo.
Yeah, which should I choose? Which one do you mean? So yeah, it's showing this off with all the alternatives takes so much time, but it's good observation, and that's something we will take into account
Yeah.
for everyone, every scenario when you would like to create stuff.
Yes. And maybe this is the final question. I don't know if anyone else will write another final, but when will it come, Philip?
Which
Yeah.
which
Charlotte is writing, when will it come? I like the interface on the dashboard and on which tiles the will Copilot be possible on dashboard. I'm not sure if she means dashboard or those new start pages. But still, I would like to choose the colors so it's not different every time.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so we still
yeah.
have the possibility to make it user-friendly and easy to have a look. And we know blue is all the time this type, this category. Green is also all the time this category, and so on.
Yeah.
I think it was a start page, Charlotte.
Yeah. The start page will be, it's a new concept that we will try out. We haven't decided on the colors there yet, but I totally understand the question. We have been doing something there to make it more not changing back and forth at least. But that's something that we will look into. Talking about the roadmap on the AI initiatives, the two things that will come first that we're finalizing right now. So it will be end of December, beginning of January, piloting, getting customers on board, fine tuning and stuff. That is service copilots and selections. That will come first. Then, depending on how it works and the feedback there, we will continue on with the enhancement in service or in SuperOffice Copilot, the Haribo example, and making that better. So that will continue. Maybe that we will work with that in maybe January or February, and then during the spring you will see something around that. Also with the start pages, we will it's another team will work with that. We'll also do it in the beginning of the year, and then we will launch it spring or early summer, I would guess. And then after that one, we will look at these next and future to provide even more AI capabilities into the start pages and in your daily life inside SuperOffice.
So you have mentioning go live, and when will it come? Maybe in January, in March, in April and May. So a lot of new functionalities will be available for the next half year. and maybe we should do another. What do we have in AI at the moment when it comes to the summertime? What do you say to
Absolutely. Then we take a step back and see and can enjoy, and maybe we have some customer who would like
one of the
to
participants give me a thumbs up for that. Do you think we should do another webinar about what's inside AI in SuperOffice in the summertime next year? One more.
I see some
Well,
thumbs
we will
up.
do that.
Yeah.
Cool. And we are 5 minutes late. Thank you so much for staying on the line. We will communicate to you, Karina. We will communicate through the product updates and through our newsletter. If you don't receive our newsletter yet, write to info@superoffice.dk or grab the phone and call us, or call my colleague that you are used to talk to, and we will help you. Yeah. And we will communicate on LinkedIn as well, all the places where our marketing department can send lovely information to you. Thank you so much for today. Thank you, Philip, for joining me on stage. Have a lovely day, all of you.
Thank you. Nice to see you guys. Bye.
Goodbye.